everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Justin and I like motorbikes. And in this video, I'm going to give you a quick review of a new piece of gear that I recently acquired. This is the Nilkatts Handlebar Bag. I'll throw it on the bike so you can see what it looks like, but basically it's a ADV dirt bike dual sport handlebar bag. And I put this on my Husky Norden 901 that you can see here as a replacement in concert with a couple other things to get rid of the tank bag. And I did that to improve my ability to move on the bike and to ride a little bit more aggressively off-road. Let me put this on the handlebars. We'll come back and take a quick look at how it fits. All right, so here it is on the bars. Now, like a lot of ADV riders, I have some extra crap on my bars. So, but it does fit. And we'll talk about how it mounts and all that stuff here in a little bit. But as you can see, it fits nice center of the bars. I can go lock this way, I can go lock that way, and it stays out of the way. And that's really the key to this. If we talk about the mounting, you'll see that there are, if I can get you in the right spot, you'll see that there are a couple of Velcro straps that go around the bar. Then they come down and go through this buckle down here at the bottom. Same for the opposite side. And it's a little fidgety when you put it on the first time. Once you get used to it, it's not too bad. It's a good size. It is water resistant at least. I've had it get pretty wet and it stayed dry, so I'm okay saying it's waterproof. That being said, your mileage may vary as always. All right, let's unmount it from the bars, take it over to the workbench, and I'll give you a little bit of a closer look. To unmount it, unsurprisingly, you lift the buckle, undo the Velcro. It's hard to do one-handed. There we go. Same thing with the opposite side. We'll see how this actually turns. And there you go. Easy enough to pick up. It's a good feel, good quality material. So let's take it to the workbench and we'll take a closer look. All right, so if we look inside this, here's just a couple things I keep in here. License, registration, insurance, all that good stuff. Leatherman, multi-tool, tire gauge, couple keys, locking tablet mount, and a disc lock key, Allen key, and an extra 12 volt adapter. If we hold it open, you can see it is pretty massive. Has a single zipper, as I said. Zips up pretty good. Zipper seems to be a good quality. It does look like a sealed kind of a zipper track. So as I said, am I 100% going to guarantee this is waterproof? Absolutely not. Would I bet money on it? Probably not. But I've gotten it wet over the course of some long days of riding, and it has stayed dry inside. So I wouldn't put any super sensitive electronics in here. You might want to use a plastic bag, hopefully one that's smaller than the one that I just grabbed off camera here, for things like action camera batteries and things of that nature. But I think it's a good quality bag. So you've seen it on the bike, you've seen it off the bike, you've seen it unzipped. Let me clean this up and I'll come back and give you my final thoughts. All right, so that's been the Nilkatts handlebar bag. I said that I paired that with another piece of kit to clean up kind of my tank bag area and kind of replace my tank bag. And I did want to show you very quickly what else I'm pairing it with. So give me just a second here and we'll show you that as well. All right, so this is the front or the rear, depending how you look at it, of my Kriega Hydro 3. It's a hydration pack, obviously. And Kriega makes as an option for somewhere around 40 or 50 bucks, I think, these strap pockets, whatever they call them, and they fit onto certain Kriega backpacks and hydration packs. These are waterproof. They do have multiple zips, multiple pockets, and in here I will carry things like my extra key for the bike, whatever bike I happen to be riding. I'll carry maybe a protein bar or something else if I don't have a tank or a tail bag with me. depending what luggage I'm riding with. Obviously, I'll strap my inReach on here as well. I'm not gonna carry anything super sharp in here given that they're on my chest, but I'm also generally wearing a chest plate under these when I have them on. But that's what I'm using along with that Nilkatts to kind of replace my tank bag. Nothing wrong with tank bags. If I was just going on an adventure tour, if I was just doing some more simple gravel roads, forest roads, etc., and there wasn't gonna be anything gnarly, then I think a tank bag is probably fine. I like not having that tank bag. It gives me more room to move. It cleans up the look of the bike. And this stops me from also putting too much crap in there. Let's come back and I'll give you my final thoughts on that Nilkatts handlebar bag. All right, so Nilkatts handlebar bag, Nilkatts handlebar bag, let's call it the right thing. Found it on Amazon. I will put a link and I'll throw the price up here on the screen, what I paid for it. I think it was under 20 bucks. And for a, so far, waterproof, well-made, appears to be handlebar bag, I'll take that all day. There are competitors to it, of course. There are the more well-known ones from Moscow or Giant Loop. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I think you'd be selling yourself short and maybe being slightly foolish if you didn't at least look at the other options out there. If you are someone that wants to have Moscow everything or Giant Loop or Uswe everything, more power to you. Not gonna besmirch you for doing that, but this was 16, 17 bucks, under 20 bucks at least. Even under 30 bucks, it's still a great deal. Pair that with those adventure pockets that kind of go on the straps of my Kriega, which I would have just shown you, and I've got all the storage I need. I hope you found this interesting. I hope you found it helpful. I hope maybe if you've looked at these in the past, or you're looking at these currently, it gives you some information, so maybe you make a buying decision. Either way, I don't care. I'm not getting kickbacks, not getting paid for any of this. I just simply want to help out the community I'm a part of. So hopefully you found it interesting. If you did, please give it a like. It really does help. If you want to see that tank bag or handlebar bag, let's not be Freudian here, that handlebar bag in action, click subscribe, because there'll be some trip videos coming out, and I would look forward to showing you and probably falling off. So if you want to see that, there's probably a chance of that happening too. It's nice here. It's in the mid 80s Fahrenheit, obviously, so it's not horrible as long as you keep moving. Mesh jackets are a great thing right now. Went out last night on the bobber, had a great ride. Look forward to being able to hit probably just some more pavement either today or tomorrow, and really enjoying being out on the bikes. Hopefully you are too. If it's conducive to ride where you are, please do so safely, and I will see you in the next one.